Welcome to MarcusG.TV. I'm Chef Marcus Giuliano and I'm a chef on a mission. Today's mission is nutrition. So recently, I guess over the last 3 months, 3.5 months, I've transformed myself. I've always been a vegetarian, sometimes vegan. Sometimes I would have eaten fish. A lot of times I would have eaten the right sustainable fish, but of course the fish is getting harder and harder to eat because of the oceans and because of the way we farm fish and you know, just the contamination. So people have seen me lose about 30 pounds. And I've been on this diet in the past. And I don't like to use the word diet. It's more of a lifestyle. And people keep saying to me, Marcus, what are you doing? What are you eating? You know, how do you do it? How do you do it? When I explain to people, they say, oh my gosh, that's the easiest diet in the world, basically. They're like, I can't believe that. So basically, I'm on a high carb, yes, very high carb, low fat, low protein diet. That means I can eat unlimited fruit. I can eat high complex carbs. It means if I want pancakes, I can make pancakes out of flax, out of hemp, out of whole spelt flour, out of whole rice flour. There's one day a week where I eat pasta. On Sunday nights, it's pasta night. I eat 2, 3, 4 big bowls of brown rice or whole wheat pasta. So people see me like pigging out on all this food, and they're like, how are you losing weight on all this food, right? So here's how I started, and I've kind of evolved a little bit into this diet. So it's I'm like 80-10-10, but I'm more like, well, I am 80-10-10. But when you look at 80-10-10, the book 80-10-10, when you look at Douglas Graham's book 80-10-10, he talks about everything in here being raw food, okay? So I'm kind of like raw till 4. So 80-10-10 stands for the macronutrient breakdown. 80% carbs, 10% fat, 10% protein. It's that simple. So of course I'm vegan, because as soon as you eat dairy, as soon as you eat an egg, you throw those numbers way off whack, right? So you add an egg in there, an egg is like 50-60% fat, a piece of salmon, a piece of farmed salmon, which I would never eat or serve at my restaurant, but a piece of farmed salmon a lot of people consider healthy, and your doctor considers healthy, it's like 50% fat. If you cook that in a pan and just watch it render down, it renders down, and you have all this pool of fat in the pan. If you cook it excessively, it's loaded with fat. I mean, loaded. So once you add a food like that into your diet, it throws off your whole day's macronutrient breakdown of 80-10-10. Our USDA, the pyramid, you know, says we should be having 20-30% fat and 20-30% protein and 50% carbs, right? When you add that much fat with the carbs, typically you're going to gain weight. A lot of people, that's where the people will gain weight, when they add fat and carbs together. So people say, oh, I can't eat potatoes. I eat like 6 potatoes a day, okay? I eat 6 pounds of watermelon a day. I eat 15 pounds of bananas a day. I ate a whole sweet potato last night. I had a sweet potato wrap with rice, brown rice, sweet potatoes, fresh salsa, and a whole wheat, true 100% whole wheat tortilla wrap. And it was great. I didn't eat sour cream. I didn't eat cheddar cheese. I didn't eat any of that kind of stuff. I actually did put a little bit of avocado in there. Avocados are high fat, and I eat them sparingly. I used to eat avocados like every day. You know, day in, day out, I used to have an avocado, sometimes 2, sometimes 2 to 3 avocados a day. And of course, when you look back at pictures of me, when you look at those pictures, I was a high-fat vegetarian, right? Now I'm a lean 80-10-10, or I'm a lean high-carb, low-protein, low-fat, high-carb, low-fat. And you know, yeah, you can't eat bagels, you can't eat, you can't eat bread, but there's certain types of bread. You have to eat Ezekiel, you have to eat sprouted whole grain bread, you have to eat manna bread. Dates, I must eat like 10-15 dates a day. And the side effect of this diet is I have so much energy that, you know, I'm able to go out and run. I've always been a runner. I've been a runner for 10 years. I'm 40 years old right now, and I just, I'll finish the month of March off, 2014, with 220 miles under my belt. I've been running since I was 30, right? But I never had enough energy like I have now. People say, oh, well, you exercise, you exercise. Yeah, of course I've always ran, but now I have the energy to really run. And that's the key. The energy in this diet is incredible. It's about real, nutrient-dense, lots of live foods and whole complex carbohydrates. And it's wonderful. So 80-10-10 raw, I suggest reading that. I suggest reading Dr. McDougall, Pritikin, Dr. Clapper, all these guys will tell you, and there's a ton of these doctors out there that are recommending a macronutrient breakdown. Dean Ornish, and these people are the ones that are actually curing and healing people with chronic diseases. Now you can take a glimpse out of all their diets and figure out what's best for you, right? But as soon as you add olive oil, as soon as you cook with oil, as soon as you add salt into your diet, everything gets thrown off. Your body gets thrown off. So all you have to do is eliminate all this added fat. I tell people the biggest thing you want to do, make a change right away, is just don't add fat to anything. Make a true fat-free salad dressing. Don't buy fat-free salad dressing, but make a fat-free salad dressing. Find a recipe with some fruit and some vinegar. For me, a great salad dressing is white balsamic vinegar or aged balsamic vinegar. Chop my greens up, put my veggies in there, and sprinkle some raw, some good high-quality aged balsamic on it. It's perfect. White balsamic is just so delicious on there, and I don't have to put the oil on it. I'm eating a salad just like everybody else, right? And it's wonderful. So you just have to learn how to adapt certain things. And you know, when you think about it, like the average salad is just a disaster sometimes. 700, 800, 900 calories, 1,000 calories. Subway's Heart Healthy Salad. Subway, yes, Subway's Eat Fresh, their heart healthy salad that has that's endorsed by the American Heart Association, has 100 milligrams of cholesterol in it, and it's endorsed by the Heart Association. It's a disaster. You know, you don't need to have salads like that at all. And the Heart Association doesn't even need to be endorsing anything like that. That should be a criminal act for them endorsing something with 100 milligrams of cholesterol. I'll do a blog on that later. So combine all those doctors together, those diets together, those books together, read Gary Null, and find out about how to be a responsible vegan, to be a plant-based diet. Responsible plant-based diet is where it's at. So let me know your comments and criticisms on the comments below. Are you on a high-carb diet? Tell us about your success. I'm Chef Marcus Giuliano. Thanks for watching. If you like my video, please pass it on, share it, like it, and spread the word. Thanks for watching.
Right, I can't stop it tonight. This epidemic, I'm trying to fight. Blood pressure's rising now. It's in the danger zone. Somebody help me, I'm about to go terminal. It's an epidemic, all the clinic. It's an epidemic.